Good morning, YouTube. Wait. Well, good afternoon, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. Art, hang in there, brother. Don't listen to those waterheads. They don't know what the hell they're doing or talking about. Anyway, it's been a while since I posted a video, and there's a very good reason for that. Because I have an iPhone, and it said I didn't have enough storage space, and I don't know how to work an iPhone. So I deleted a bunch of stuff, including like 90% of the apps that I had on there. And it still said I didn't have enough storage space, so it took me a while to figure out what it was. I went and bought more iCloud space, and I was thinking, okay, this is cool, this will fix it. And it didn't fix it. So I was getting really pissed and thinking that I want to go back to Droid, which I really want to go back to Droid. Even now, still. So I was like, there's got to be something that I'm missing. So I went back in there, and so when you delete something, it goes into a delete file, and you got to delete the delete file in order to get all that space back. So I had all this stuff I deleted, and it went into a delete file, but I didn't delete the delete file. And so once I did that, it was like, boom, 8 gig, and I was like, pissed. All that time I could have like popped up another video, but nope. It had to make me mad. Anyway, some things have changed. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it out this year. I'm still going to try, but quite honestly, I don't think I'm ready for that. As much as I want to get out and go have fun and hit the road. I don't think I'm ready. I mean, I can get the van ready in time. That's not a problem. Still want to make it down to Arizona for RTR. I think it's just a great opportunity to go down there and meet people. I think that would be awesome. I don't think I'm personally ready. Quite honestly, I've dealt with a mental illness my entire life, and I'm only a year and a half into the proper diagnosis. So, I mean, I'm still learning about me. I'm still learning coping skills and all that jazz, man. I mean, so I'm having fun learning about me. And for me just to take it off and just kind of not have all my ducks in a row, I think that would be kind of damaging. My sister said it best. She told me, 3 years ago, for me to take off and if something happened to the van or something like that, she wouldn't have a problem with it because I'd just be able to jump right in and get it fixed. Besides, it was less than 3 years ago that my back was perfectly fine. Nothing, my back didn't sketch out on me, and I was just a bull and be able to lift anything I wanted to, just about. And now, with my back being extremely limited on what I can do, that's just not the case now. And so she said, now if something was to happen out on the road now, the chances are I couldn't fix it, and depending on what mindset I was in when that happened, it could be catastrophic mentally for me. And I agree. So I'm pretty much at the point where I think I need a little bit higher skill set. I need more information. I need a stronger foundation. And so this is just for me personally. I don't think I'm ready to just jump right out there and tackle this. Like I said, I can get the van ready to go. That's not going to be a problem. I'm still going to build the van. It's going to take a little bit longer just because now I'm not so focused on the van. I'm more focused on me. And so I'm still going to do videos. And I'll still do I'll still do van videos. Jesus, man, I can't talk today. I got too much sun yesterday. Oh, by the way, Eastern Washington State, man, it's in the 80s. There's just a slight breeze blowing. Hardly any clouds in the sky. I don't know if you can see any behind me. No, there's no clouds behind me. And it is gorgeous, man. I was complaining about the weather a few weeks ago, and it was just like rainy and horrible and cold, and I got nothing to bitch about now. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm out here watering the lawn, well, the weeds, and it's awesome. This is so great, you know, getting that vitamin D back in me, and you know, Pacific Northwest has a vitamin D deficiency, because it's cloudy all the time here. So, well, not all the time, but you know, Into the Mystery 13, he can attest to that. He's a Portlandite, so or Portlander, or whatever you want to call him. He's you know, he's from Portland, Oregon, so he can tell you that, you know, how depressing it can be with all the clouds and everything, and the weather and the rain, and he can actually tell you how depressing it can be with that lack of vitamin D. But the Pac Northwest is just gorgeous this time of year. So, I mean, the van, I had to put a new radiator in it, and I don't like the radiator because the new ones now have plastic tanks on them, and that's just the dumbest shit possible. It's like, hey, we're going to save some money, so we're going to go away from brass because brass is too expensive. We're going to make plastic, which will just rupture when you hit a bump. Probably not, but I think it's just useless. So I got the radiator, everything fit really nice, and then I got to looking around there, so I got everything mounted in there and everything was going good. And my fan hub sits about a 1/4 inch away from my radiator cooling fins. I didn't like that. So with it sitting that close to it, it's going to take just a bump or jam on the throttle, and the flex of that engine is going to go right into the radiator. So that was like $164 or $65, and I'm pulling it into the Mystery 13 because there's a huge bird right there. Sorry, I was trying to tell what it was, but it looks like a huge albatross, and that's kind of weird because we're like 300 miles in. So I kept the old one, and it's all metal, and I'm going to take it down and see if we can fix it. If we can tank it, we can fix it, and that's a good thing. So we can tank it, but it's split on a seam, so which it can be soldered back. I think they just have to put a new tank on it, possibly, but it can be soldered back, and I'm sure they can fix it. It may cost me $300 to get it fixed. Even if it does cost me $300 to get it fixed, it's the original radiator, and I want it to go back in, because they're solid, man. They're built like tanks. They're, you know, those are the good ones. So I'll just eat the cost on the, you know, $160-some piece of shit. But then now I'm having problems with the electrical system. I've had problems with the electrical system since I got this thing. I do have a question for all you van nuts out there. If my headlights have never worked, but I think I tracked it down to possibly the dimmer switch. So if the dimmer switch is faulty, would that cause my headlights not to work? Because that's in that circuit, and that's the only thing I can think of. It's in that circuit, and it's not putting power to the headlights, and there's power going to the dimmer switch. So that kind of tells me it's a dimmer switch, right? Anybody that knows more about electrical than I do, I'm completely retarded when it comes to electrical in the vehicles. Man, I could do an engine swap and I used to be able to do an engine swap and a tranny swap in one day. I was pretty good at that stuff, but when it comes to electrical, it's like, no, man. It's like I just completely stupid and dumbfounds me. So there's that, and then I think with all the antifreeze that was blowing around when my radiator split, it I think it may have shorted out my alternator. Something got in my alternator, gummed it up or whatever. So now when I go to turn it over, I get this loud click, and then my check engine light comes on and stays on, even when I take my key out. So I just think that was kind of funky. And it ended up draining my battery. So I think right now I'm just going to end up replacing the starter and the alternator, the starter solenoid, and my voltage regulator. I think I'm just going to go replace all that stuff. So, you know, just get it done. It'll be a nice van when it's done. I mean, it's 25 years old, but if I get that stuff done, I mean, I still have a 25-year-old van that just about everything's brand new on it. So anyway, there's the 10-minute mark, and 8, 9, 10, 11. You guys want to hear me count? 13, 9, 14, 12. Yeah, I learned to count at the age of 2. So anyway, now that you'll won't get 10 minutes of your life back, if you guys have any ideas on that stuff, help me out, because electrical stuff I'm just completely at lost on. So yeah. Anyway, it was good talking with you guys again. Like we had a conversation. My neighbors are looking at me like I'm just completely out of my mind talking to my phone. It's like, his phone is hovering. My neighbors are cool, but they think I'm just the crazy white guy in this neighborhood. They're awesome though. They really are, man. Every time they barbecue, they're like, "Hey, gringo, come over here," and I just go over and eat food, and they're just awesome people. But yeah, you guys, help me out with that, because I'm stupidly lost. So, all right, man. I hope everybody has a good day, and you guys over there in Ohio and all that stuff that are just getting pounded by that snow and that stupid shit weather over there, I hope you guys get good weather soon, because that is just stupidly ridiculous. Because I'm loving life with the weather over here right now. The friends of mine down in California are like stupid sweaty hot. So anyway, I gotta go change the water and digest lunch, so I'll go take a nap. So, and shave, because this is just ridiculous, and burn the rest of my hair off. Anyway, hey, love yourself, guys. See ya. Adios.